Tammy Bennett. I'm from McKaysville, Georgia. I found Dr. Sanborn. I found the Erlanger Center online. I had been to a previous center in Georgia, was not satisfied with the experience that I had there, and I came across the Erlanger site and looked at Dr. Sanborn. He was just very relatable. Even online, he just seemed relatable to me, and so I did the online information session and booked an appointment. When I first went to see Dr. Sanborn, of course, you know, he asked me what I was there for, and I told him I was interested in bariatric surgery. He asked me if I knew a lot about bariatric surgery, and I am the research queen. Of course, I had already researched everything. I knew that I wanted to have a gastric sleeve. He talked to me about what the process would be, that there would be a several-step process. And this appointment that I had with him was in March, and I asked him if he was booked for vacation in June because I hoped to have the surgery by June. And of course, he thought that was kind of funny. He told me there was a multiple-step process, and if I could get through all of those steps, then he would talk to me about booking the surgery. So I went through all the steps. I had to see a nutritionist, I had to see a physiologist, I had to have an upper GI and basic medical, you know, labs, that kind of thing. I got all of those completed, called his office back, and scheduled an appointment. He came in. Of course, I had all my paperwork. He had gotten all the labs and everything, and I said, okay, I still hope you don't have a vacation schedule for June because I'm ready to have this done in June. And he just kind of laughed and he said, okay, all right, we can do that. My first visit, I had a total of 38 questions, seriously, on 3 pages. And the one thing that I loved about Dr. Sanborn is when I said chapter 1, he just sat back and just made eye contact with me and let me ask my questions. He answered every one thoroughly. He did not make one comment about, well, I've already answered that question. You know, if it was similar to a question I had already asked, he took the time to explain it in a different way. And I left there that day knowing that I had made the right decision, that I had chosen the right doctor. So, you know, I was always active. Power walked. I power walked the Peachtree Road Race at 215 pounds and didn't finish last, so I thought that was pretty good. And a friend of mine from high school had made a comment that Erlanger was having a marathon, having the Health Expo, and was having a marathon weekend, and he was going to be walking the 5K if anybody wanted to join in. And the next thing I know, 4 or 5 of my high school classmates, some of who I had not seen in 40 years, said, yeah, we'll come to Chattanooga and we'll walk this 5K. So it was a class reunion, and it was also my opportunity to walk my first official race. So it was just so much fun. My friends and I decided that we would be back the next year to run the 5K, and one of our friends in our friend group is a runner, and she also did the half marathon last year. And she said, well, why don't y'all do the half marathon with me? So, you know, like the crazies we are, said, sure. So that's how it really kind of ended up. I did start running in June with my runner friend, and I ran my first full 5K in October in Copper Hill, Tennessee, McKaysville, Georgia. They have a run called the Bigfoot Boogie. So I ran that with the same friend group and have been training ever since. This picture was taken in December 2017. My sister and I were shopping. We were just having a great day out. I found the ugliest dress I've ever seen in my life, and we went in the dressing room and put it on, and she snapped a picture. And this woman is a woman I never want to see again. And when I started running, I started wearing a picture of this woman, and I run for her, but I'm also running away from her, because the same heart is in this body, but I am a completely new person. I've been working with Sam, the weight management nurse practitioner in Dr. Sanborn's office. I am currently taking a medication that has helped me lose this 40 pounds plus 2, and I am now currently 13 pounds from my goal. And I feel very confident that I will see my goal weight. I do continue to do some therapeutic work to address the food addiction, because even though the medication helps immensely, as I said, I am still a food addict. I still have those battles. Been going through quite a stressful few months, and I find myself gravitating toward things that I shouldn't be eating. The good positive thing about the medication that I take and the sleeve is I can't sit down and eat a full bag of Golden Flakes. I would like to. You know, it's a handful where it used to be a full bag. And I think the combination of the surgery, therapeutic work to deal with the food addiction, and the medication absolutely has been crucial in me reaching my goals.